They say this is a big rich town. Yeah, I just come from the poet's part. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. Oh, it's back. The show you love to hate. I know I do. God, oh, they got me. Can't stand these powers, man. Once you let the power world suck you back in. We've been dealing with power ass shit from the Powerverse and your BMFs and your Tommies, all this shit, nothing but power bullshit. And here it is, an actual power. PowerBook 2. All right, what season is this? So this is PowerBook 2, Season 3, Episode 1. That's right. The third season is here, and the shenanigans started immediately. Right out the gate. Power let you know, oh, we about to power some shit up. Alright, so where's the outlet? Huh? Where's the outlet at? Somebody give me that call. We about to power it up. Right in the beginning. So, but before we get into this, I really got to say some, give my condolences to Mr. Lance Reddick. That shit, when it came on my phone, man, that crushed me. Lance Reddick, if you don't know, he was the father in the most recent Resident Evil series that was on Netflix, the lieutenant in one of my all-time favorite shows, The Wire. Okay? He was in The Wire. He was the concierge in the John Wicks. Just all my favorite shit. Look at this. Lost, the Percy Jacksons. He was in Oz. Oh, man. This dude was in everything. He was the boss in corporate. He was hilarious. God, man. He died at the age of 60. I could list all. In Old Boy, Godzilla versus Kong. Like, the man just. Oh, that dude. He was just in all my favorite shits. Like, a lot of them. And when I seen he died at the age of 60, man, I said, 60? Oh, that's too young. I don't know how he passed. 60 is just, I was mad. Like, I am mad. Like, how dare you die on me at such a young age of 60? Like, I'm so mad. I got nothing. But, Lance Reddick, man, you will be missed, man. Condolences to his family, his friends, his fans, everybody that loved that dude. I love that dude. I love you, bro. Like, you have brought much entertainment to and you just was a hell of an actor. Like, it just seemed like you were like the perfect addition. Like, when they was doing the cast, what we could use? Get a Lance Reddick on in there. And he just come on in and do his thing. Man, fucking 60. Hey, go do a physical. Go check yourself out. Make sure you're on top of your health. Make sure you're doing everything possible to keep yourself going, man. 60 is just too young. I am. Oh, when life come, man. God. Oh, now I gotta go I gotta rewatch everything with a minute. And just be sad. Curled up. But before that, I gotta hit you with the power shit. Oh, the turtleneck assassin is back. He is back. And he wasted no time adding yet another body to that collar. All right. So let's see what we got going on this season of Power. Now, we know that Mecha got killed. We also know that last season, Lorenz is the one who murdered Zeke. You know Zeke. With that face. The Zeke face. But that was probably the best thing that happened last season. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, I'm mad about Lance Reddick. Not mad about Zeke's death off of PowerBook 2. Gotta be honest with you. That was a good kill. If you ask me, Lorenz, that was a good kill. Got him right out of there. But now, with now that all that happened, it's picking up with the consequences of all these deaths. Right? Mecca's death came with a consequence. Easy's death by Lorenz by accident is coming with consequences. It's ballooning what this season is going to be. Okay, we also have Tariq back in the mix. We still got the agents after Tariq's ass, so we're going to get into all of it. Sax is back sacking. You know what I'm saying? Method Man is back methoding. Everybody just picked up right where they left off. They the same people. Braden is Braden, right? And goddamn, was it not entertaining? Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. This episode was terrible, as is in PowerBook 2 fashion. I mean, when the unbelievable shit happens, I'm going to still talk about it, but I'm not going to fixate on it. Before, I used to get so angry when PowerBook 2 when power would just power. I would get so upset. Like, why? I stopped saying why and just start accepting. And I'm going to point it out to you, and I'm like, I'm just accepting. Like, for instance, let's talk about how power started off. You ready? All right. You know that fat-ass diamond that Tariq stole to pay for Method Man's services? To make sure he got off scot-free, to pay for everything? Yeah, that same one that Tariq told him, hey, when you hawking this, whatever you're doing, make sure you keep it low. All right? Just do what you got to do, get your money off of it, but just don't let it tie back. What did Meth do? Took it to a jeweler who put it up for auction. I'm like, this is not how a stolen diamond works, especially a diamond of that magnitude. Typically comes with paperwork. Typically is to be found. What did that reach? It reached a whopping $5.5 million. Yeah, somebody would know where the Blue Princess ring is gone. Yeah, I think that's a big ass, hey. Whoever killed Mecca, whoever knows anything, hey, here's the diamond out for the world to see. So out the gate, the power is just power. I'm like, oh, great. I can't wait for this one. So now we have another mysterious black woman showing up on the scene. Now this man who legally outbidded everybody to the whopping amount of, that's right, what I just said, $5.5 million. He left out no security, no nothing to help him to his car, which I thought was weird. Hell, if you hit about 30, 40 grand in the casino, you hit the little jackpot for $100K, there's security to get you to your car. They're like, yeah, we got to protect this guy. Everybody's seen it happen. Let's make sure that you requested, like, hey, can I get some security to my car? I didn't know I was finna hit y'all for this amount of money. Can y'all make sure nobody robs me as I go to my car with $100,000 in cash? Can you give me a head start, please? Well, how much it costs? I'll pay. Hell, I'll pay a little extra if you follow me all the way home. Make sure nobody you know what I'm saying? You would get that at your local casino. The fact that my man just walked out into the streets with his soon-to-be fiance after spending $5.5 million just getting handed the diamond to place in his pocket, I thought that was a little strange. But hey, it's power. Let's not think about it. It's just some power shit. Now, this British black woman shows up with her British gang, right? With a knockoff Jeffrey from Bel Air. Like, this is the gangster version of Jeffrey. You just stole a whole character. Oh, you cocky. Oh, you're so brass, you Americans. I'm like, shit, what is this? Shut the fuck up, Jeffrey. Nobody asked you. So, I didn't understand what she wasn't understanding. Actually, I didn't understand what she wasn't understanding every time she showed up on the scene. So we got this mysterious black woman, we don't know who the fuck she is, with a British gang. And she's like, yeah, that diamond you got is mine. And just like anybody who just spent $5.5 million legally in front of the whole room, I'm leaving the auction house. Clearly I didn't steal this thing. I paid cold hard cash for this motherfucker. right? My hard-earned money. I just bought it. Fuck, what are you talking about? No, I'm not giving you this ring. Fuck off. I'm like, yeah, fair response. He just proposed. They're happy. And these people are being, and this strange black woman and her butler is like upset that they won't just hand them over a $5.5 million ring that I just bought. You don't get where, and who are you? What? So they're getting upset how I'm just not handing this ring over. So much so is that you're gonna cut my fiance's hand off for the ring? Is it not enough of y'all? It's two of y'all. I mean, it's two of us. Me and the lady. You got five hardened motherfuckers. Why wouldn't you just come grab us and snatch the ring off? Why are you being so extra and cutting my soon-to-be wife's hand off? I thought that was, I don't know, maybe a bit of an overreaction. You know he got it through legal means. He clearly doesn't know you or know where this ring come from, nor could he care. Why isn't that processed? Okay, some power shit. And yes, of course, you cut somebody's hand off that's seeing your face now, you're probably going to have to murder him. So now a newlywed couple is now dead over a ring legally obtained. They had nothing to do with nothing. And I'm just here like, wow. But I know why they did it. Shock value. They wanted to show us whoever she is, we have no idea. She ain't the one to fuck with. Oh, this is a scary motherfucker right here. She just killing random motherfuckers for rings that, she says is hers. Yeah, they did it. They claim to be super classy. I don't know. It's some power shit, though. Meanwhile, Monet is being extra Monet. She is looking like just an unemployed black woman wanting to watch paternity court. She is mad. She don't want to talk to nobody. Here come Lorenz. Hey, I was wondering, fuck out my face. Mommy, here goes some food. Bitch, you think I want to eat? She extra on Diane. She is the complete opposite of, not too much on Diane, not too much. She is on her ass. Get this fuck. You thought I was gonna eat your fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Monet is in her bag to see. She don't want nothing to do with the business, with the kids. She is all tore up. I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Mary J. This woman, she can sing her ass off, but Lord knows she can't act. And her as Monet is just special. I love it. I'm sorry. I know, guys, it's terrible, but I fucking love Monet. It just is what it is. I'm dying laughing. Now get out of here while I'm watching my shows. And Lorenz, as he tries to, he's getting yelled at about how he ain't shit, he ain't doing shit. Where's Zeke Killer? And we all just like, the nigga is right there. And he knows it. He's like, God damn it, I killed this. She want me to find myself. What am I supposed to do? And at the same time, his manhood is getting challenged, which I find the most hilarious. Like, Lorenz is wrong. 1,000%. He killed Zeke. He knows it. Come to find out. And so he wants to appease Monet because she is grieving, right? And he's the one who caused it. At the same time, though, Monet is fucking cussing him out, telling him to get your hoe ass out of here, just demeaning him as a man. And he's like conflicted. Like, oh, she's talking crazy to me, but I'm the reason she's talking crazy to me. So when he leaves and tries to comfort Diane and says, hey, mommy's going through it. You're good. And then here she goes. Diane being typical Diane. But all they did was tell the truth. I mean, is it really my fault? It's her fault. She's been lying to Zeke. And we now heard of a new phrase from the memorial. Cousin brother. Right? Which makes Zeke Monet's nephew son. So that's now how I'm going to introduce him. I said cousin brother. So then that means Zeke was Monet's nephew's son. So that's how we're going to roll with things. So she's the reason her nephew's son is dead. And I'm like, Diane, you still Diana, you're missing it. It wasn't your play. You shut the fuck up. Right? I wasn't me for just because I told the truth and he got mad and he left and now he's dead. And I'm talking to the man that killed him, but I don't know that. Now Monet's mad. Yeah, she's mad at you. Dummy. Okay, but still, not too much of Diana. Not too much. But so then after he tries to calm his daughter down, the way he comes back in the room like, hey, all right, we all know you're going through it. We're all sad. We're grieving. You lost a nephew, son. We get it. But you ain't just be talking to me no type of way, Monet. All right, you hear me? And Monet's response is, I'll fucking talk to you how the fuck I want. Fuck out my face. And he just goes, yeah, okay. And walks off. I am in tears. I'm like, this is some shit here, boy. This is the messiest family on TV. It got to be. They just all over the place. Oh, so she gets informed by Method Man while she's grieving that this is another great scene. Monet is just the greatest. So when Meth comes in and tells her, hey, so since Mecca's death, he left everything to Zeke, and because you were Zeke's aunt mom, you get everything. So you get the penthouse. And Monet is like, man, fuck that penthouse. He had hella money, hella drugs, huh? Jewels and shit. Where that shit at? Do I get that? Do I get that? I'm like, Monet, wild. She grieving, but at the same time, where's the real shit? Fuck that house. Where's the real shit? He's like, well, obviously, because he was an informant, that's all illegally obtained money and shit. So they're kind of sitting on that. So I highly advise going to get it. Like, leave that shit alone. The penthouse is clean and clear. Just take this, okay? Please, don't give us no more trouble. And then he's fucked off. So now they get the nice condo of Mecca. And Monet calls her two boys in and say, hey, look here. That penthouse, until I know what to do with, y'all go live in that shit. Get the fuck out of my house, all right? Leave me alone to my shows. I'm watching Paternity Court. Fuck off. And they like, hell yeah. Like two big ass kids. We got that motherfucker. Kane is like, yes. That penthouse was fly as shit. It's ours now. Right? I'm like, oh my God, this is some shit. Meanwhile, Tariq is not having such a fun time. Right? Effie is his girl. And she's trying to fucking deter him from thinking about Lauren as he's going through memory lane cleaning out his room. Because, as we know, Braden took the hit for him like a real one. So he got kicked out of school. And he's got to get the fuck out this room because it's the Western room. Now, what I found weird is, not weird, but Mom came in like, what the fuck you still doing here? And he's like, well, housing is, I don't give a fuck about housing. This is your fault. This is a Western room. Ain't no Western in this mother. You ain't no Western. Get the fuck out. So reasonably so, barking on him. But in walks her with another young lady. A sister we've never seen. They just introduced a sister who's seemingly the younger sister. I remember Braden having a sister. I do. I remember her being older, out of college, talking shit to nobody likes, what's Braden's older brother name? Trace. Okay, nobody likes Trace. So I remember that whole thing. Where did this younger daughter come from? I don't know. Out the blue. Out the motherfucking blue. But guess what? I'm not going to question it. Another instance of is just some power shit. You just accept it. Older sister one time, younger sister this time. Fuck it. Who cares about continuity? When you're making a show, who cares about the suspension of disbelief? Who gives a fuck? Throw it away. This is power. We just fucking freestyling. Need I remind you how 50 Cent escaped a burning room when it was locked from the inside, where he was? Or the outside? It shouldn't be opened. It couldn't be opened. He was trapped. And he survived and drank lean in his recovery. So who gives a fuck? Ghost could still be alive for all we know. It's power. Who gives a shit? This is the land where the unbelievable is believable. You do. Unicorns. There's going to be a unicorn next up. The hot take, there's going to be a leprechaun and a unicorn popping up sometime in this season. Because fuck it. Why not? Why not? Um. So yeah, and the younger sister's embarrassed, whatever. So Tariq got no place to live. So he goes to his local congressman, work out some things. And what do you know? The dean is there. All right. So Congressman Tate jays down on the dean and gets our boy Tariq a room. And he's like, but I've never been. And here goes Tariq. I haven't been accused of anything. I was found innocent. And he's like, well, just because you was found innocent don't mean you didn't do shit. So I'm trying to find a place where people could feel comfortable with your black ass killing people to go someplace. I kind of felt the dean on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then I love Tate's response. That was an excellent response. Me and you know, when it comes to a black kid, finding them innocent ain't usually on the to-do list. So maybe clearly the boy is innocent, and you shouldn't be mistreating your black students. Not in the time of BLM. How about that? I love how the dean then just straightened right on up. So Congressman Tate is Tating. And just like that, Tate is like, no. Yeah, you're going to pay me back for this. Okay, because I might need a kid of your skill set, right? A turtleneck assassin, I might be in need of you. So, please. I'll call on you when I need you. Now we got Tariq. Nobody's got drugs, right? Tariq ain't got no room to live in. Kane and them was running out of drugs to sell. Braden is now working for his family's hedge fund, the local company. So people are all spread out, but they all want to get back to selling drugs. And Course Correct has took a shit, so that's gone. That could have went school wide, but that got shut down. So we got to figure out something else. So Kane decides he's gonna throw a party to christen the place, and then Drew walks in with his stupid ass boyfriend Everett. I can't stand that motherfucker boy. You couldn't choose a better man than that dude. Like that was the option. Everett with that Gumby ass haircut and stupid ass face. Like that's who you want. He walks in like, I'm trying to make it to the NBA and your brother's friends are a little sus. I think I'm a nigga. You ain't going to no NBA. Zeke was the only one everybody looked after. You were trash on the court. You wasn't giving nobody. You weren't dropping buckets on niggas' heads. Stop it. Yo, NBA career, you should be working on that scholarship. I hope. What class are you taking at Stanford? Stansfield. All right, that's what you need to be focused on, my guy. NBA is not you. I think you'll be just fine. But here you come. This is a drug meeting for Kane. This is business. No, this is the introduction. Only to find out that the Tejada, the dude that was like helping, Lorenz out, who got raised by Lorenz, is like, I don't trust y'all. Y'all hot as hell. Tell you what, I want cash up front and 60% of y'all profit. When I heard that, I said, boy, nigga, you want me to pay for the keys up front and give you 60% of what the fuck I sold? You lost your fucking mind. And Kane responded just as like, nigga, you lost your mind. I ain't having it. Then, of course, dude got disrespect his mama and all this other shit. Drew is the level head one. He's like, look, all right. When dude told him, hey, 60%, 40% profit is better than zero. And I don't see no other connects in this motherfucker. I don't see no other plugs in this motherfucker. So he's right. Dude is speaking from a place of leverage. He got him there. I said, shit. Yeah, some is better than none. But that's a hell of a deal. I got to pay for the keys up front and the money I made off of it. I got to give you 60% of? That's fucking rough. Talk about taking advantage of a motherfucker. Needless to say, even with Drew's like, all right, how about 30, man? I understand. Let's be reasonable. But Buddy don't want reason. He said, 60, call me when you're ready. Fuck off till then. I said, oh yeah, they in a bind. They about to lose the streets. No more Course Correct. No more drugs. But aha, let's talk about how Braden wants to get out of that bullshit back to drug dealing. I don't know. He's addicted to the game. Talk about a good guy gone bad. Then he lies to Tariq about Kane wanting to meet and talk about what the future is. So they pop up at the penthouse. Now they all here. So as they discuss how there's no drugs, how even if Kane had drugs, he'd be reluctant to work with these two hot motherfuckers. And Tariq is kind of like, yeah, I feel you on that shit. Actually, it's a relief that I ain't got no drugs to sell right now because shit is bubbling up. Motherfuckers is at my neck, and maybe drug dealing right now ain't the route. So he looked like he's halfway checked out. And Kane's like, well, y'all a couple of pussies. And at that same exact moment, when you're talking about drugs in a drought, here comes somebody with some questions. Our new favorite psychopathic Brit has arisen. Brand new, freshly hand chopped off ring attached. Okay, and her Jeffrey goon, who is not fans of Americans. I tell you what, Gangster Jeffrey, get the fuck out the U.S. You got a problem with our crassness. All right. So she shows up looking for Mecca, and this is where they reveal all the information, right? She brings in a young lady, who I assume was working for Mecca, questions her in front of all these people. Why didn't she get the questions at the moment of the abduction? Why did she travel with this hostage all the way across town to just show up randomly at Mecca's condo? I don't know. But she brought her here, so this is where she stays. And she releases the name Noma. We now get all the information about this Noma. Okay, this is Mecca's fiance, who that ring was promised to. I'm like, Mecca, you were a messy, messy boy. Why would you put Monet in a situation where you have a murderous boss wife, right? This is his boss. Okay, and you see, ladies, gents, you gotta be careful who's courting you, man. Look at this shit. That's like saying, oh, I got a baby daddy that's in jail, but he ain't no problem. When he come out, he ain't no shit. What? What was his case? What's his case number? What did this alleged not gonna do anything guy, huh? What is he in for? You know, you need to ask questions like that. But okay, she's looking for a fiance. She seems distraught. Somehow she's questioning the three amigos, which I was like, wow. And somehow they convinced her that not only if she spared them their lives, they don't know shit about what happened to Mecca, but they will sell all your drugs. Okay, and we have people that are. When Tariq said we got people that are judges and lawyers, we got politics. I'm like, Tate, you got Tate, Method Man, and who else? I don't think them gentlemen, the two that you know that always threaten you for things, are like the United States government with that protection. The DEA or CIA or whatever the fuck, whoever the fuck Mecca was working with. None of those gentlemen, Tariq, that you know that barely like you is going to be able to assist you in the way that Mecca was assisted by the government. I was baffled. And then they're promising we're going to do just like Mecca and be better. I love how she was all distraught about Mecca. Then she sees these three guys that she has no clue about. Don't know if they're wearing a wire, don't know if they snitches. They look clearly like children. And she's like, you know what? I'm done asking questions about Mecca. Fuck it. You can sell my drugs. Here they are at the warehouse. Go pick them up at your earliest convenience. I'm like, you know what? Am I going to get mad at this? Nope. It's some more power shit. You just got to go power shit. Let it slide on off. So conveniently enough, they have no drugs to sell. And now guess what they have? That, you guessed it, too many drugs. They went from zilch zero, damn near getting charged 60% of profit after having to pay up front, to all of a sudden having enough drugs to murder everybody in New York. Okay, so I don't know. 2 times. When they walked in that warehouse. So, then we got another case of the Effies. So Effie is playing concerned girlfriend to Tariq. Tariq done went through the whole crew. I mean, Diane, what's her name? That's supposed to be dead. Lauren, that's her name. And now Effie. It's Effie's turn to feel the wrath of the turtleneck assassin. When will these women learn? And they all three conversed and talked and know each other. I just, you know what? Props to you, Tariq. I don't know. They haven't seen you have one successful relationship where their lives, the other person's lives ain't threatened, or you ain't cheating, or and they said, you know what? Sign me up to ride on the Turtleneck Express. So okay, God bless you. You had three baddies. This is the final. Maybe three is a lucky number. It don't look like it though. In my honest opinion, I don't trust Effie. She looked too suspicious this episode. Like she wasn't her regular self. And now she's enrolled in Stansfield, and so is Diane. And Diane is now rooming with Braden's younger sister. Like, what is happening? So Lorenz puts Diane into school. Monet could give a fuck less. She doesn't want Diane in her life. And now Effie's enrolled in here. I remember back in the day, Effie was smart. I just don't know how it's. Maybe I should go apply for Stansfield. I mean, it's fucking easy. What's the process? I thought it was like an Ivy League school. It's just like one of those schools where you need to know somebody to get in this motherfucker. Ain't that how Tariq got in? Like Zeke had to dribble a basketball. Effie just showed up one day and said, "Hey, Stansfield, let's do it." And Lord knows how long she's been away from her own school. What them grades was looking like, I don't know. It's power shit. So everybody goes to Stansfield except for Braden. Ain't that a bitch? Meanwhile, our boy Braden is out working for his family, falling in love with the assistant. Not mad at you, Braden. Go get yours. Now his brother is out there getting coked up with the buddies, and we can see how this is going. We can see how this is going. Braden is not for this lifestyle. All right. He's usually the best dressed on the show. He be having that fly shit. I don't know what happened to this one. He traded in for suits, I guess. Come back, Braden. We need your pizzazz. Now, like I said about Effie, I don't know. She just seemed off. She just feels off to me. And she seems like a snake. Like she's like, oh, getting closer to Tariq to like take his shit over. Like it's time for a woman to be in charge of running these drugs. Which she's clearly misreading the situation. He doesn't want anything to do with the drugs. I mean, he's always in need of money. I don't think Tariq cares that much. So we got Effie being sketchy. And we got Kane constantly taking shots at Effie. Not mad at Kane either. He doesn't like Tariq, doesn't owe him anything. But yeah, so you got Kane pressing Effie, snitching, talking about some, yeah, your boyfriend got a new drug connect. Did he bring you into the business? What did you tell him that you killed his little girlfriend, Lauren? That's Dirty Mackin at a very high clip. Like I've seen Dirty Mackin. Kane might be the dirtiest of the Mackiest. Like seriously. You snitched on the man to his girl about his next business venture, right? Just gave all that up, put him in that situation. And then you lightweight threatening the girl. This felt like to be like, look, does Tariq know that you killed his girlfriend? What if I told him that? Then y'all be broken up. Then I could have you. Yeah, because that's how it would work. Snitch on me with my boyfriend, and then I'd fall into your arms. Like, what the... I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's power. Power's back. PowerBook is back. And what else? Oh, yeah, we got the dude that is running around threatening Braden and Tariq like, yeah, I got the information. My boyfriend dumped me because he found out I was stealing and I need to pay for my lavish lifestyle. So I'm going to threaten you to get me some money ASAP. And he's just threatening people that he knows runs a drug organization. And, he has no back. He just has nothing. So as he's in there talking shit to Tariq, as Tariq is trying to come up with a amicable situation, like, look, bro, I have $0. Do you not what aren't you getting? I'm trying to pick up the pieces, but I got some new opportunities, Noma, and we can fucking work something out. But no, he want to press him, talk shit about his daddy, and get stabbed up. At the exact same time, Kane and Braden is having a hilarious conversation about who's going to kill who, when they're going to do it, who's going to be the lookout. I thought that was great. And Tariq got bodies. That's all I know. He catching bodies in the bedroom and motherfucking on the street. I think Tariq's body count is like really up there. I'm not gonna bullshit you. For real. Um, so he took care of both Braden and Kane's issues. And then you got Diane, right? A new teacher that Tate is all fondling over like he's in love with. Very disrespectful to the girl he was with, by the way. In that scene. Felt very awkward. I was like, ma'am, do you not see what your man is doing, what your date is doing? But it's Tate. Tate's a pimp. Who knows? Who gives a shit? Might not even be his girl. Who knows? He can flirt with other women while he's with women. It's Congressman Tate. Superman. He can do whatever he wants. I, what the fuck you want from me, man? And so they're going over this change the narrative. You know, I love their conversations up in class in the same classroom, but taught a different class, but it's going to be held there forever. And it just seems that all these discussions come back to Tariq's life and how people are feeling, and I just whatever. Okay. So Diane comes up with the idea of, you know, let's change Zeke's narrative. Maybe that'll get Monet to love me again. Let's throw a memorial. This memorial was a hot ass mess. Why? A, the singer, she added entirely too many runs to that motherfucking song. Like, I mean, a lot. Everything was. That was annoying. Like, just fucking sing the song. Shut up. Okay? Diane not sitting with the family. Monet could give a fuck less about this. And then confiding in her new best friend Tariq, like, I can only trust you. How did that happen? She went from like super not trusting him, hating him, keeping his daughter away from her. Now you're my only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Please help me find Zeke's killer, who I'm living with, who's my husband. And Lorenz is peeping that too, so he's now on Tariq's ass. Everybody's on Tariq's ass. You got Blanca coming back, now teaming up with the DEA. Well, no, the prosecutor, because they can't charge him for the course correct, right? Because Braden took the L on that. So that's like double jeopardy shit, right? So that's done. So they got to catch him on something else, bodies, whatever. So they're teaming up. The team is being watched. Hot take, which I don't even think is such a hot take, that white detective that was sitting out there taking those pictures when he shouldn't be nowhere near the case, and she like yelled and told him to get out of there. He's gonna fuck everything up. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be the loophole. I'm calling now because they're gonna do another stupid ass power. How many times are they gonna take Tariq to court? I just know they're gonna take Tariq to court again, and then they're gonna prove that that detective had violated everything, and then they're gonna yet again throw this case out. Sachs, I honestly don't know which side of the fence he's playing on. Right now, they're setting it up like he's still after Tariq, but I really don't know how motivated he is. So he's up in the air, but Tariq's legal woes just will not go away. The boy done been in court. His mama done been in court. He keeps getting found innocent. I don't know. But they're going to give it another great effort. So we're going to have to deal with some more court shit, people. Sorry. Power court is the worst kind of court. And, yeah. How could we forget? Oh, guess what? Lauren's not really dead. Well, what the fuck? I don't understand. Why is Lauren alive? Did Effie assist her in getting away? Did Lauren crash the car, run away, and Effie was maybe injured and lost her and just said, you know what, fuck it. She's gone, so I'm just going to pretend like she's dead? I don't know. But if Effie did assist Lauren, I'm very confused. Because Braden showed up with a handful of money and told her to get lost just for Effie to come with a gun and say, here, give me this money. Get in this fucking car, bitch. You're about to die. Drives off. Everybody thinks she's dead. But of course, that's the master plan. And now I feel like Effie and maybe her is working together. Maybe that's the hot take. Because Effie's acting sketchy. She's either hiding the fact that she let Lauren get away and or she's working with Lauren in an attempt to get Tariq and them out of there so she could take over the business herself. I think that's the hot take I'm going to land on just after one episode because the predictability factor is kind of high up there when it comes to PowerBook. But yes, that is the review. So, Hope you enjoyed it, man. Protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Rose out of here. Peace.
Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Real, and I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,